Now that you're here, there are high chances that you want to learn C++ and you probably would have done enough research about it. Therefore, you need no introduction. To run a program in C++, you need a script editor to type your code and a compiler which translates your boring code into the much interesting machine language that is understood by the CPU. So, first of all, let's install a compiler for a system. We'll be installing MinGW for the sake of this video. You may go on to the links in the description or follow along and type in SourceForge MinGW in your browser. Click on the first link that shows up and download the installer. Now, launch the installer, click on the install button, choose a suitable destination for the compiler, leave the other options as they are and continue. Yes, so while you're almost done with the setup, there's one more very important thing you need to do. Under the package column, right click on each and every entry and then click on mark for installation. This step is done to ensure that you don't face any compatibility issues whenever you try out something new. After doing this step, head over to installation and click on apply changes. Let the setup do its work. Heads up, this might take several minutes, so don't at all think that your choppy computer has crashed, because it hasn't. Now, we need to set the compiler to path in the environment variables section. In order to do that, head over to the location where you installed MinGW. In that folder, head over to the bin directory. Click on the address bar and copy the path to your clipboard. Now, head over to the control panel and then to system. On the left pane, open advanced system settings. Click on environment variables from the bottom right corner. In the system variables list, scroll down to the path option and double click on it in order to edit it. Click on new and paste the path of the bin directory which you copied earlier. Congratulations, you're not done with the setup of the compiler. Well, you aren't done yet, but maybe you are, I don't know. If you already have VS Code, you can skip to this timestamp in the video. For starters, head over to your browser and type in VSC. Follow the first search result that shows up. Download the setup as per your operating system. Launch the setup and read the license sheet if you want. Choose any suitable location for the editor and then click on next. Now, make sure to check these two checkboxes. What these actually do is, whenever you right click inside a particular directory, it gives you an option to open that particular folder into VS Code with all its content in it. Click on install to install the editor. Now that we have installed VS Code, in order for it to work for C++, we need a couple of extensions which make our lives easier. Head over to the extensions tab and search for C/C++. Click on the first result that shows up and install it. Again, in the extensions panel, search for CodeRunner and install the suitable result that shows up. Finally, let's do a test run to see if it actually works or not. I'll create a new file and then save it on my desktop in a new folder named test.cpp. Remember to put .cpp behind any code intended to run for C++. This extension tells the system to read the script as a C++ script file. After writing a couple of lines of code, let's run it to see if it actually works or not. So guys, that was it for this video. Make sure to comment down below what should I come up next with on this channel. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and hit dislike if the other way around. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss on any future updates. That's me signing off. Peace.